champion, so in a way it's kind of up to you to gauge on who's the best contenders for the belt. When you look at Charles Oliveira as a guy who's fighting for the BMF belt, how do you rate his BMF-ness, and what do you think of him as an opponent?
I think he's a BMF. I think he's fitting for sure, you know. A lot of people are making this fight to be a striker versus grappler. They got it all wrong. This guy, even he said it, you know. He was a jiu-jitsu guy before, and now he's an MMA guy, and a lot of his submission wins have been coming from striking first. He's hurting these guys on the feet, then he submitted them, so that's pretty BMF thing to do, so, you know, nothing but love for him.
You won the first fight, right? So in a way, it's like, why would you ever want the rematch? But because of the way it ended and because of what Charles Oliveira has become since then, is this a fight you wanted to run back, or is it one when they said to you, hey, do you want this? You went, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, at the end of the day, the first fight was just, it was a letdown. I'm not gonna even lie about it. You know, I think a lot of people was disappointed, and I think a lot of people don't even count it. You know, I mean, it's on the record, but it is what it is. We're here. We get to right that wrong, and I'm excited for it.
You have raised the profile of this belt amazingly, but you've made it clear that the undisputed title is the one that you still want to get your hands on. When you get that for opportunity and fight for the belt, would you hold both of them at the same time, or would you say at that point, like, hey, I'm going to give the BMF up for other people to try and fight it, and I'll be the undisputed champion?
You know, we see what happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You know, it would be cool to have two of them, but I mean, they're making everybody only have one belt, so the one belt that I'm going to drop is definitely going to be the BMF one when we get that undisputed one, so I can't wait.
You could do an Elia and just buy both and wear them at the same time.
I got two. I actually got three of them. If you want to get crazy, I got like 5, 6 of them at home, so I don't need to buy nothing. I'm not going to spend my money on that.
The finger point down, right, has taken on a life of its own. I feel like you always did that because, let's be honest, you're one of the coolest guys on the roster, and it's a very cool thing to do. And now we're seeing other guys do it, and it's not that cool. It's actually kind of shit when they do it. Do you feel like, hey, maybe I'm going to have to retire this thing because other guys are jacking my style and making it bad?
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, we can't take it back. And if they're just going to keep, you know, in your words, butchering it, I mean, that's on them, you know. I think that moment transcended the sport, and it was amazing. You know, I was saying in an interview, I saw someone with my shirt on, and I was like, oh, sick shirt. And be like, oh, man, they're losing their mind was me. But then they was like telling me, I'm not even an MMA fan. I saw this clip, and then I saw your shirt at Pakistan. That's why I bought it. So that's how cool that moment was, you know. And if guys are looking for that type of moment and that type of feeling, you know, keep doing it, keep trying it.
If you are the best at doing that, who would you say is the second best in the sport? If you could pick someone who's like, they would do the finger point down the best, who would it be?
The guy who agreed to it, Justin Gaethje. He's a nutso, you know, he's crazy, and we'd have to roll with him for sure.
Max, this fight, you and Charles, 47 combined UFC wins. It's the most ever in a UFC fight. Lots of other records between you two. Does this feel like something special, just given everything you two have done in the sport?
I mean, it's amazing, right? It's amazing that we both here. I mean, I think if both of us didn't do what we did, or from that first fight, it wouldn't be nothing crazy. But it just shows longevity, you know, especially with me and him and what we're doing. Longevity, not only longevity at the highest level. I think so. Once me and him became ranked, we never ever fell out of it. You know what I mean? And then once I came ranked in the pound for pound, I don't think I even fell out of that. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's just longevity, and you know, it's just awesome to be around this sport and to be setting records like that.
UFC announced yesterday that with this fight, you're doing this gloves for good thing. Can you talk to me a little bit about this and what it means to you?
Yeah, I'm so excited for this, bro. I'm like, everybody in here watch NFL. There's this thing called My Cleats, My Claws. So I just, on a whim, I text Brian Smith. Brian Smith is the man, bro. He's the man. I text him, and I told him, bro, we need to do something like My Cleats, My Claws, My Claws. And he told me, we actually was thinking of doing something, and then we came up with the idea with Gloves for Good. So now we're here with the Gloves for Good, and the Gloves for Good, what it is, it's one-on-ones, and it raises funds and awareness for local charities in Hawaii that I do, you know, Boys and Girls Club. We got another nonprofit that we're doing that we're gonna work with after this. And then I actually started a foundation, a Holloway Foundation, that we're gonna be going through and doing a bunch of stuff for the underprivileged kids in Hawaii, and step forward, moving that way. It's just so exciting, and the way everything came together for that with Brian, with the artist and Kai. I didn't even see the gloves yet. The only time I saw it was on top of the pictures, like you guys. They didn't even. Brian been making me wait up. I'm trying to harass Brian to let me do. We got to do all that face off, that Paramount face off with each other now, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why. I'm going to be facing off with this guy for like 3-4 times before the actual fight now. But I'm trying to make him let me use the gloves for it. It's a one-on-one gloves, and he's like, no, I don't want to get in trouble. But I think I'm gonna go get him in trouble. I'm gonna harass him back there and tell him, let me use his damn gloves. It's gonna be so cool for the guy who wins the auction. You know what I mean, for it. And then with that, with the auction and stuff, you get to come to one of my future fights. You be my VIP. The UFC is gonna take care of you with hotels and rooms. So it's just awesome, man. As you can see, I get fired up, man, and giving back to the kids, especially the kids in Hawaii, and then especially my hometown, Hawaiian Boys and Girls Club, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's very cool. You've been working with them for a long time, too.
Speaking of Brian Smith right there, Brian Smith, they all agreed to let me get you into trouble and use the gloves in the face-off against Oliveira. That's what they said, not me.
Max?
Sorry, just one more. This is the fifth BMF title fight now. In the first one, The Rock wrapped the belt around Masvidal. The second one, Masvidal put it on Gaethje. The third one, Mark Coleman put it on you. Fourth one, Lil Wayne put it on you. Who do you want to wrap the belt around you this time?
The true BMF. If you guys look at my shirt right now, the real BMF is my wife. I would love her to wrap the belt around me. So if everything go great there, you best believe I'm gonna be asking Dana White, be like, hey Dana, let my wife do this. She's the real BMF. Everybody think I'm the BMF, got the title. You don't want no smoke with her, I promise. Yeah. You guys saw the clip. Bro. Her hand speed is ridiculous, bro. And we didn't fast forward it. There's somebody walking in the background for it. So thank the Lord that happened, because a lot of people thought we fast forward her hand speed.
I asked Charles the same question. He said he wants his father to do it. So it seems like it'll be a family affair no matter what.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I did see Charles that. If I had my way, dead or alive, I wish my grandpa could do it. I wish he was here with us and he could be seeing what I'm doing. And he probably slapped me in the back of my neck for, the things that I decided to do in my life. But we're here now,
Max, speaking of women's MMA, I have a question for you, Natalie from Rolling with the Punches. What 2 women would you like to see face off for a women's BMF title?
What 2 women?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. I don't want to butcher her name. What is the ex-champ? Chinese?
Weili?
Weili, yeah, Weili for sure.
Okay.
And Weili and maybe, man, I don't know who else. I'm brain farting right now.
Everyone has said Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes would be sick, but that's so big of different in weight class. But I forgot Amanda Nunes. Technically, Amanda Nunes is still retired because she didn't step in the octagon because her fight got canceled. So
Yet.
Don't take it on me, Amanda. Sorry for forgetting your name.
I
don't even want to fight her.
And then last question. How important is flexibility to you, and how does that play into your striking skills when you're fighting?
I think flexibility is super important to anybody. We're getting much older in age, so flexibility is important, and it's just day-to-day life, not even fighting. It's just everybody needs to. If you're not stretching or rolling out, do you guys a favor and please start doing that, because it catches up with us.
Thank you, Max.
Right here.
Max over here.
I don't know if you saw, but Charles did that Q&A with a bunch of Brazilian fans, and he said that for the point down, he has the option to stand and bang with you because he knows he can do that. But you don't have the option to take him down based on his skill set. You've also said it would be pretty BMF to submit the guy with the most submissions in the UFC. Are people overlooking your submission skills in the octagon?
I mean, it is what it is, I didn't get to show too much of my submission skills in the octagon anyway, but that would be pretty BMF, right? That'd be pretty BMF to go get it, submit the submission artist. That would be amazing. But, Charles can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever. I can say whatever I want. Come Saturday night, we get to find out. That's the beautiful thing about it.
And then both you and Charles, with a win, probably have a lot of rematches ahead of you, especially in this division. And I asked him this question, do you feel like you guys have lapped the division? Because, like I said, there's a lot of big names in front of you, but a lot of them could be second fights for you.
I mean, it is what it is, you know. I don't really think of anything. I just think of the next one. And bro, if I had to fight a guy 99 times, I'll fight a guy 99 times. I don't give a shit, you know. At the end of the day, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and the best is blessed.
Max over here. One question for me. When we look at your title fight against Topuria, I would say from all of the guys who fought him in the UFC, you did the best until the moment. What would be the biggest change you would make in the next match, seeing you would win this Saturday?
Biggest change in that match, you guys would have to wait and see. You know what I mean? Of course, we take him down, but right now, how much time you guys was here? And Charles Oliveira was people's opponents, and you guys was asking them about the future, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I have this grand scheme of things and everything," and then they end up being on the bad side of a decision or a finish. So I don't want to be that guy, you know. Right now we got Charles Oliveira. He's a killer. He's a legend, and I'm just focused on him right now.
Good luck this Saturday.
Thank you, brother.
Hi, Max. You've often talked about Las Vegas being the ninth island, and we know that you haven't fought in Hawaii during your UFC tenure, but my question to you is, does fighting in Las Vegas feel at all like fighting a home fight?
Oh, for sure. This is the ninth island for a reason. It's going to be a very pro-Hawaiian card come Saturday night. You're going to see the Hawaiian flags flying up there. It's going to be insane. And, yeah, you know, it sucks I couldn't fight in Hawaii, but next best thing is Las Vegas. There's a bunch of locals here. I mean, every corner you go around here, there's a Hawaii barbecue spot. So, you know, we're not that far from home. And I tell you this much, the taxes, if I was fighting in Hawaii and I got my ass taxed there, I'd be pretty sad. So the taxes up here in Las Vegas is nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a good one.